Welcome back. Today we are going to be dividing numbers into fractions and whole numbers, or mixed numbers. Now, when I say we're going to be dividing into mixed numbers, we're going to make an improper fraction, so a fraction that is bigger on top than it is on bottom, and then we are going to turn that into a mixed number. Let's dig in. How can you write 10/3 as a division expression and as a mixed number? Okay, so let's divide it up. 10/3. When you write a division problem for a fraction, you write it as you see it. So numerator goes first, 10, division symbol, because that's what this bar tells me, divided by 3. That's 10/3. Now, 10/3 as a fraction. How many 3s will fit inside of 10? Right, 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. From 9 to 10 is how far? You're so right. 1. So number 2. Suppose 3 friends want to share 16 posters equally. For this situation, why does the quotient 5 remainder 1 make more sense to say than the quotient 5 and 1/3? What do you think? Could be. You could say you're trying to figure out how many posters they're going to get equally. I don't think anybody's going to want 1/3 of a poster. So I'm just going to say 3 times 5 is 15. 15 plus 1, and I'm going to circle that, is 16. And this is the leftover poster. Because nobody's going to want 1/3 of an item. They're going to want a whole poster. Let's look at number 3. Find 11 divided by 10 and 10 divided by 11. Write each quotient as a fraction or a mixed number. So again, we're just going to draw that divisor line or dividing line because I have 2 problems. 11 divided by 10, 10 divided by 11. Now, when you're writing a division problem for fractions, write the fraction as you see the problem. So 11 divided by 10, right, 11/10. Can I leave it that way? You're right, I can't. So 11 divided by 10, 11/10. How many 10s will fit inside of 11? You're right, 1. So from 10 to 11 is how far? You're so smart. It's 1. And again, you're going to write the fraction as you read the division problem. So 10 divided by 11, right, 10/11. Look at you go. Let's keep going. I want to see if you can help me solve these. Are you ready? 2 friends share 3 apples. What do you think the fraction will be? If you said 2/3, I want you to go back and look. I have this word here, friends. Friends are people. Can I divide them? Can I divide a person? No, I can't. So 3 halves. I can't leave it that way because 3 is greater than 2. It's too big to be on top. It's going to make it topple over. So what I'm going to say is, how many 2s fit inside of 3? You're right, 1. So how far is it from 2 to 3? You're on a roll. And you have to use your units. Apples. So 1.5 apples. 3 students share 5 breakfast bars. What do you think your fraction is going to be? You're right. It's 5/3. We can't leave it that way. How many 3s fit inside of 5? You're right, it's 1. So from 3 to 5 is how far? Look at you go. 2, you're correct. And then again, breakfast bars. Always remember your unit. Always remember that unit. Even if it's just a statement like this and it's asking you to set up how much they get equally, always remember your unit. Let's look at a few more. We're going to look at 7, 8, 9, 12, 15, and 17. We're going to look at just a few more really quick. Find each quotient. Write the answer as either a fraction or a mixed number. So number 7 says 1 divided by 5. Write the fraction as you see the division problem. So 1 divided by 5. 1/5. Do I have to change anything about this fraction, or can I leave it alone? You're so right. I can leave it alone. 18 divided by 4. Did you get 18/4 as well? Awesome job. Now, here's my new question. Can I leave 18/4 the way it is, or do I have to change it? You're right. It has to change. How many 4s fit inside of 18 without going over? You're right, 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 to 18 is how far? You're so right, it's 2. I can also rename that. What's another way to say 2/4? I can't trick you, man. 1/2, way to go. You are getting so smart at fractions. Number 9. 5 divided by 9. Blowing me away. You've got this. 5/9. We're going to look at one more. Are you ready? And then we'll move on to the statement problems. 12 divided by 17. Oh my goodness, you are so smart. 12/17. Look at you go. All right. Now we're going to read each statement and see how much they're going to get equally. 4 friends share 7 bagels. Now, are you sure it's 4/7? You're right, it's 7/4. So, how many 4s fit inside of 7? You're so right, 1. So, from 4 to 7 is how far? And don't forget the unit. Number 17. 8 soccer players share 12 oranges. I want to play a game with you. Let's play yes, no. I'm going to say what I think the answer is, and then you tell me yes or no. Ready? I'm going to say it's 8/12. You're right, it's no. Why is it no? Oh, soccer players. You're so correct. I can't divide people. But what I can divide are oranges. So 12 eighths. How many eighths fit inside of 12? Rock it out, rock star. Yeah, 1. So from 8 to 12 is how far? You got this. 4. Now I have a question. Can I rename 4 eighths? I can. What will both of these numbers divide by? I can say 2, but then I'm going to have to reduce it again. I can think a little bit bigger than 2. Will both of these divide by 3? No, you're right. Will both of these divide by 4? You're so right. It's 4. So 2, or 1, sorry, half oranges. I hope this has helped, and I'll see you again really soon.